Warning, the following podcast has outdated attitudes, language, and cultural depictions which may cause offense today. This podcast is also the sole opinion of just one person, and that person is me. So, if you happen to get offended easily, sorry, suck it up and enjoy life anyway.
What the fuck? Are you fucking kidding me? No! Son of a bitch!
Welcome, ladies and gents, to another great podcast episode of Time for Crazy. I am your host, Cracker Joe. Stick around today because we're going to have a great show and a great frickin' time. I'll discuss shit from my daily life and my past just for laughs and see if you can relate. Don't forget to subscribe to my podcast to get the latest episodes right to your phone or tablet. So, without further ado, let's get this show on the road. Stick around. It's going to be a crazy good time. Yeah. You goddamn right it's going to be a crazy good time. Welcome back, you crazy son of a bitches. It's Cracker Joe here with another great episode of Time for Crazy. Episode 15. I'm going to review a little bit of what I did on the last podcast and then kind of go through what happened in between. How about that? That way you got an idea of what's up. So anyway, ignorant and disrespectful people. Wow. I mean, that could be a freaking episode like daily. I don't know if you're like me or not, but you run into idiots on a daily basis out in public. Freaking sucks. Want to just run people over, run them off the road, and kill everybody. But you can't do that. It's against the law. So we're not going to. I'm not going to. At least not today anyway. Anyway, I've had some health issues. As some of you may know, I have health problems, and that has kind of kept me off the microphone for the last couple of months, and I apologize for that. I will try to make a better effort to get out here to my cracker fans in my cracker world and say, what's up? So, but, you know, it's something that you got to live with, and you got to move forward, and that's all you can hope for is the best. So that's all I can hope for. That's all I'm hoping you hope for. But without further ado, before we get started, I want to let you know that Time for Crazy is brought to you by Lighten Up Body Spray, for those with the stink of cancel culture reigning on America. People, it's simple to use. You apply it once a day in the morning to keep you relaxed and calm during radical events all day long. Some examples of those radical events you run into would be when you put racism first just to divide people or get somewhere, when you're offended by hearing other people's jokes and opinions, or thinking that all kids need trophies, so much more. So you yank up your pants, tighten up your belt, and get a handle on life with Lighten Up. You know, if more people would do that, this would be a whole lot better fucking world to live in, let me tell you. Today I'm going to talk about misinterpreting text messages. Yeah. A simple fucking text message. How easy it can be to misinterpret something and really screw up the context of the entire text message. And the problem with people is they use texting for everything. And you shouldn't do it that. You shouldn't do it that way. You got to understand that texting is SMS, short messaging service. That means short messages, little messages, not no fucking 2-3 paragraphs. That's a damn email. Put it in an email and send it to somebody. It's easier to read. It's easier to comprehend, especially people that are stuck with them Android phones where they get a 4-page text message that's out of order. It really fucks you up. But so many people are getting butthurt over the little things, and it's really getting disgusting. But misinterpreting text messages is one of them, and I'm going to go over some examples. For instance, some people I know have had issues with misinterpreting text messages. Sorry, and I'm guilty of being one. But the question you got to ask yourself is, do you misinterpret a text message to the point where you no longer speak to that person anymore? Or do you contact them and say, hey, what the hell do you mean by that? And get clarification. Most people, in my opinion, that are somewhat conscious of their brain activity would probably go, well, gee, what did you mean by this? I don't understand. This seems rude. This seems like you're upset or blah, blah, blah. Nope. They take it as is and they run like a fucking bull. And it's stupid and it's bullshit. But like I said, it's shorthand script. People use acronyms and emojis, and with the acronyms continuously getting bigger and bigger and more acronyms out there, it's hard to understand people's languages. You know, texting is a completely whole new language, different language. They quit here in Waterloo, Iowa. They quit teaching cursive in schools. That's going to be a dead language in another 20 years. Us adults are going to be freaking writing cursive letters to each other and shit so the kids can't read them. You'll be like, well, sis, I don't understand. We never, it's so scribbly. You got bad handwriting. No, it's not bad handwriting, kid. It's called cursive. But anyway, it's forever evolving, and not everybody speaks it, let alone can understand it. You know, I got kids that are teenagers and above, and when they were acronyming me, what the hell is that? I'm looking it up on Google trying to figure it out, you know. My next problem with it is that you can't really express the proper emotions and attitudes or attentiveness required to carry on a conversation or to get a point across. So somebody sends you a text message and says, hey, I feel bad today. You just kind of look at it as, oh, I'm sorry. But maybe that person is crying for help and really does feel bad. Or maybe they don't feel good. They're just sick. Period. You know, stomach flu, bug, whatever. Certainly when you're texting somebody, you want to make sure that you are at least keeping an eye on your damn phone, because I can't stand it when somebody sends me a text message and I reply expecting a reply on that reply, and no reply comes from the reply. Now I'm sitting here twiddling my thumbs waiting for an answer. And I gotta tell you, I don't like the wait. Everybody always tells me, you need to have more patience. Motherfucker, I didn't go to school to be a doctor. If I did, I'd be richer than what I am now. And I would have patience. But I'm not a doctor. Didn't go to school for it. Don't play one on TV. Sure shit don't play one on the microphone. So I ain't got no patience. Back to fuck up. A little more common stuff about texting is more people use it completely wrong. Like I said earlier, you know, sending a message that's 3 paragraphs and it should be just a short message. You know, quick answers, that sort of thing. You want to explain something or rip into somebody, send a freaking email. You know, it's just breaks down that communication barrier so much easier when you do that. With no grammar and punctuation in the texting, it makes it even harder to understand what the hell they're talking about. You know, okay, did he say that in a pissy manner? I don't know, because I can't hear his voice. I didn't see the exclamation point at the end or a period. So is he upset or is he not upset? Nobody knows. I better call him and ask him. Then the motherfuckers don't want to answer the phone, even though you just got done texting them. Their phones are in their hand, or close by them anyway. But they want to play the game. Yeah, everybody's got to play a fucking game. So we all now communicate using an ever-changing language full of acronyms and emojis, along with no punctuation and real terrible grammar. Stupefaction of America. And without that, you have no idea of the sender's intent regarding mood, emotions, and attentiveness. So what are you supposed to do? Ask for clarification or make an ass of yourself and assume you read it correctly. Now, with that said, people also need to learn to stay involved in the conversation until it's completely over. I've had girlfriends, I've had buddies, I've had coworkers who can't carry on a damn conversation. To ask a question, they get the answer. Question is asked in the same answer, yet no reply. Oh, okay. So you want to jump my ass if I don't answer your text message right away, but you won't touch my text message when I send it to you. Ignorant ass. When it comes down to asking for clarification or making an ass of yourself and assume you read it correctly, I got a really good example here. And when I say really good example, I say that with the biggest heart, because you can't get any more perfect than this. It was Christmas last year, 2021. I happened to run out of one of my medications that causes me to have really bad withdrawals. Doctor didn't get it to the pharmacy in time before Christmas. I couldn't get it filled before then, so I didn't get it until afterwards. So the 26th, I had my mom go get my pills for me. She lived 3 blocks away from me. The pharmacy's right in between us. No problem. She picked them up and brought them over and dropped them off and left. The next day, the 27th, she sends me a message. Feeling better today? Question mark. I said, yep. No family, no kids, no friends, perfect life. Was I depressed in that little phrase that I said? Possibly. I'll be honest, I was. It was Christmas. I always get depressed around that time, especially since my kids all moved. You know, it's kind of hard to get through things sometimes when you're used to a pattern and all of a sudden that pattern is gone. Now what's a person to do? So, with that being said, we had plans for going to Iowa City. She was going to take me down there for my shoulder to get looked at. And what happened during this texting, she decided to take offense to the no family. Now, some of you know me. Those that don't, will fill you in real quick. I don't get along with my family. I don't talk to my family. They're a bunch of backstabbing pricks. Boiled down to that. If you don't have nothing to offer them, they don't want nothing to do with you. Well, I quit offering shit. My expertise. People always call me for help with their security systems, their smart home, their phones, electronic devices, what have yous. And I quit giving it. I quit helping. You want to call me and have me jump because you said so to come fix your phone, security camera, or what have you. But then you have a barbecue 2 days later with the rest of the family and you can't invite me or tell me about it? Yeah, I ain't got no time for you. So my mom knows that that's what I meant by no family. Okay. And the other part is no kids. I got no kids in the home. You know, what do they call that? Freaking people that just live by their, I'm pulling a blank now. Oh, shit. I don't know.
What a gullible. What an in-cow poop.
And I'm feeling it. Anyway, empty nester. There you go. See, I knew it would come to me. You know, that's just the way it goes.
Shut up!
Whoa. Okay, moving on. So, being that I'm an empty nester, I got no kids, no family, and because I'm tired of getting stabbed in the back by friends and being used by those of such, same as the family uses me, had used me, I gave up on them as well. So that was an honest statement. My mom knows all about it. But she took offense instead. Didn't talk to me for a week. The day before we're supposed to go to Iowa City, I sent her a message. I said, haven't heard from you in a week. So what made you butthurt this time? Her reply was, you're moved from the last text. No family. What am I supposed to think since I haven't done anything to piss you off except pick up your medication? I gave you time. Oh boy, somebody's panties was in a fucking bunch that day. I don't care. I went off. And I broke the shit down. Not only did she, for the first time in a few years, not come over on Christmas, but lied about it. And fucking, I called her out on going to her boyfriend's house, ex-boyfriend's house for Christmas. And she goes, I didn't go there for Christmas. Oh, my bad. You were there Christmas Eve for Christmas. Potato, patata, semantics. But, you know, you want to make it an argument just because you think you're on a high, mighty horse ride. Well, one of these days, those hooves are going to fucking give out and you're going to be flat down on the ground, face down in the dirt, and ain't nobody going to be there to pick your stupid ass up, and I don't care. And I told her all of this in these text messages. I mean, they went on and on and on and on and on, texting and emailing. Well, now I'm blocked. She blocked me. My own fucking mother blocked me because she got an attitude with me. And I called her out. So I'm the asshole. Typical woman. Whatever. I don't fucking care. That's just one less stress I got to worry about. So, with that being said, we haven't talked since Christmas, since shortly after Christmas, and I tried to, on her birthday, call her. That's when I found out I was blocked. Oh, yeah. She blocked me before that because my aunt had died, I think January, I believe, or the very end of December. Instead of sending me a message telling me that my aunt died, the dumb bitch sends my friend a text message saying, tell Tim his aunt died. I mean, how frickin' pathetic can you get, Sue? Where you're going to send somebody a text message to relay a message to your son about a relative that died. But, you know, Mark's abusive ass, your ex-boyfriend, it don't matter. You're all buddy-buddy with him. Oh, I'm sure there's other reasons involved for that. But we won't get into that on the air. So, it is what it is. I don't fucking care anymore. And if they don't like it, kiss my ass. Because I'm about me and what makes me happy in my life. And you should do the fucking same. Worry about yourself. Take care of your own fucking home. And everything else will fall into place. If not, you're just going to go crazy. You know what I'm saying?
I'm crazy!
And you're going to be screaming that all the time.
Party har har.
Yeah. Either that or you're going to sound like frickin' Joe Biden.
Dopey dope.
I got something for you, Biden. Little howitzer. All right. Anyway, I'm going to conclude this episode here. It's going to be kind of a little short one. I apologize. I got some catching up to do on some episodes. I mean, I've got a whole bunch of content I want to get out here for you guys, but I had to get this one off my chest. It's been killing me, and I finally got to it. I appreciate you sticking around, listening in. And if you've had the same issues with your family members or even your mother, let me know, man. Send me an email. Stop by my website. There's a link on there. Leave me a voicemail. Download my app from the App Store. You can get my podcast anytime you want to right there. Yeah, I hope things work out for you. I hope things work out for me. I know they'll work out for me. Right now, I'm in a little spat with my current landlord situation. We're going to have some fun. Don't get in my face, because I got a big head, and I'll get right back in yours. So anyway, this is Cracker Joe. I'm going to let you go in just a few. But first up.
What the fuck?
You're damn right. It's that time. The what the fuck moment. So my what the fuck moment, I'm going to say, is yesterday. And this goes around with the last episode of being ignorant and disrespectful individuals. I'm sitting at a red light waiting to turn left. And cross traffic, turning lanes, dual turning lanes, got the green light. This black dude, I should call him what he is, but I'm not going to do that on the air right now. Didn't skip a beat walking off the sidewalk onto the street. Now, we're talking a 4-lane, busy intersection at Crossroads. Okay, lots of traffic, tons of cars. And this fucking moron walks right out in the road, keeps walking, and stops fucking traffic as he's walking across the street. He thinks his shit didn't stink until I turned the corner. And I rolled up next to his bitch ass walking down the fucking sidewalk, and I put my fucking 2 cents in and told his fucking dumb, ignorant ass, I'd love to see you pull that and walk in front of my car, because I'll run your fucking bitch ass over. I don't care. I don't put up with bullshit like that. You think that you're fucking God's gift because you're black? Fuck you. You're the reason why there's so much fucking racism in this country. That, and of course they beat it in your fucking head every damn day because they don't say a white guy, it's always a black or a male, or it's taught to you in school. Everything's racist in school. It's like, if you quit talking about it, quit discussing it, quit teaching it, absent-mindedness will come into play. Out of sight, out of mind will kick in. And guess what? Color won't be a factor, because the only real color war that's out there is between white and black. You notice there's not a whole lot between white and Asians, black and Asians. It's the white and black. Yin and yang. Well, I got a yang for you, yin. So, if you don't like the yang, stay away from the tang. Look past it, prescription wear. It is time we have prescription wear for every American who is always throwing those crybaby fits. Yes, people, with this prescription wear, you can finally look past the little shit and stop all the damn crying, all while having no guilt and still being happy. This prescription wear is so amazing and available for everyone that needs it. Now is the time to stop throwing fits and crying over the little shit. Get yourself a pair so you can start to look past it all yourself and live a happier life. And yeah, I played that after saying there was an ignorant fuck that walked out in front of traffic and I should probably look past it, Cracker Joe. But you know what? Those are some of the things you can't look past is ignorant shit like that. You know what I'm saying? If you see 2 guys holding hands walking down the street, look past it. If you see 2 women in a park kissing or a woman breastfeeding her child look past it. But you see some fucking ignorant ass thinking that he's God and can stop traffic. Try it in front of my fucking Kia. You'll be a bumper sticker on the front. I promise you that. So we just got over with winter. Thank God. Heat's here. Shit. I'm not a fan of the heat, so I just kind of wish it...
Go away, boy, you bother me.
It's so fucking hot. I don't like it. Yeah, I have issues with the heat. As part of my medical condition. Whatever. I do want to say this much, though, before I go. I'm experimenting with some new software here for my recording and stuff. I still got the same hardware, whatever. But the software I'm using is a little different, so I'm kind of iffy on how it's going to sound and how it's going to come out. So I hope everything works out and sounds good on your end. If it doesn't, please hit me up in the comments. Let me know what's going on. And if you have to...
Son of a bitch!
Scream it out loud if you need to. Some of the things, and sometimes it helps just to go, get shit.
No!
Just scream it. Sometimes you put a pillow in your face and just go, fuck. It releases a lot of endorphins. Your thermostat inside is going to come down a little bit, and you won't feel like killing the neighbor who blocks half the driveway by parking in the front yard. And you have a landlord that don't give a shit. It is what it is. So, anyway, with that being said, this is Cracker Joe. Thanks for sticking around for another episode of Time for Crazy. I will see you here shortly, and I will see you here soon. Stay crazy, my friends. All right, folks, we have come to the conclusion of another wild episode of Time for Crazy. Thanks for sticking around, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel to get the latest episodes right to your phone, tablet, or your PC. Stop back next week for more crazy fun on Time for Crazy with your host, Cracker Joe. Have a wonderful week, and remember, stay crazy, my friends.